Greetings, Tecmo Super Bowl fans. This is Trojan1979, your host of the GBLAN April 2017 online Tecmo Super Bowl tournament, featuring the TPC_tap meter ROM. There are 32 players in this league. There are 8 groups of 4. This is a Group 4 matchup between the number 2 seed, myself, Trojan1979, and the number 3 seed, Nelson79. And this was my turn to host, so I selected the San Diego Chargers versus the Detroit Lions. Nelson79 chose the Detroit Lions. Nelson has reasonable tapping ability, and he likes strong running backs, and he likes mobile quarterbacks. So you'll notice that he has some unconventional playbook choices. He likes to use a lot of play action, get your guys to suck up, and then throw over the top. And while in the meantime, continue to threaten that running power. So with both teams having a good running back, I think he could do most of that. However, he wouldn't have some of the freedom with the quarterback to run around quite a bit with Vlasic or Tolliver. And so the Lions is a natural choice for him. This is a matchup that, knowing that he does like to tap and go with matchups like this, I thought I'd have a little more of advantage with a high hitting power player like Leslie O'Neal. Going against some of the lighting hit power skill positions. I don't believe there's anyone above a 25 on the team in average condition, so that gives some opportunity for popcorn on instant connects depending on the time of the game and where everyone's playing conditions at. So in this matchup, I do put Walker at wide receiver. I like to put Cox at tight end. It gives me that extra hitting power when I'm running down below, just in case he does have an advantage where he could potentially popcorn a player. And just want to be able to threaten that running game, while at the same time be able to deliver quick throws with Tolliver. I'm not really going for JJs in this. This is running with the quarterback to throw people open. And we are good to go. Kicking off first game of the season, Trojan1979 representing the San Diego Chargers against the Detroit Lions, played by Nelson79. Trojan to first of the second half. If you notice the coin defied gravity there, that was pretty cool. And we are underway. Good kickoff into the end zone. Wilder stopped short of the 10-yard line.
Ready, down, put.
There were a number of people open on that play, however, it did fall incomplete. Erratic throw by Rodney Pete. Play action gets the completion to Clark, and the 2 diving tacklers miss him. Great play there for Levi. For those of you who don't know, Nelson79 is also known as Levi in the Tecmo community. Minimal gain for Sanders. 2nd and 7 coming up. And we see already Nelson is leveraging the play action game. He waits just a moment, and Junior Seau is able to strip the ball loose and recover the fumble. Trojan takes over in Lions territory. Trojan with the Tolliver QB keeper. 3-yard gain brings up 2nd down. Dangerous throw to wide receiver 1 there on 2nd down. Thought he could squeeze it in there with Tolliver's passing speed. Goes to a motion run 2. Actually gets out-tapped by Levi on that play. Brings up 4th down. And Trojan is going for it. Looks like a pass 3 call here. Just gets the ball away under pressure. Narrowly completes to Walker and in for the touchdown. Not many quarterbacks can make that throw. Extra point gives it 7-0 to Trojan. But there's plenty of time remaining in this game. We'll see if Levi can overcome that early fumble there. Up to that point, he had been moving the ball fairly well. Another motion play. He's going to have a run up the middle or play action pass based on this. Play action pass. He actually beats O'Neal to Sanders, but just overthrows him just a hair. That would have been huge. Nice run down to the bottom. O'Neal's there, but just can't stop it in time. Levi goes up the middle, and Miller tries to bottle it up the nose tackle position. Create some traffic. Normally you see Sanders bounce outside in that situation. Trojan's able to bottle that up. Ronnie Pete scrambling and gets a few. Third and manageable here at 3rd and 6 coming up. Single back formation. Trojan goes with O'Neal. And Sanders coming down again with the run 3. Just short of the first down. And a bold call. Run 3 once again. And gets the first down easily. And that wraps up the second quarter. Trojan leads 7-0 of Chargers over the Lions. Levi brings out a pass 4. Dumps it underneath to Sanders. Gets a nice gain on first down, 5 yards. Second down and 5. We see the offset I formation. This time Trojan calls it down to the bottom. Loses a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 6. Levi decides to go in and change players on his roster here. Some players went into bad, looks like. Trojan elects to cover O'Neal on this play. Looks up to Matthews. And even though he's covered, he does grab the ball there. First down. Could Levi be reversing some of the Tecmo God's luck from before? It looks like it just may be so. Fumble in the middle of the field, and his own player is able to pick it up. Get the first down. First and goal from the 6 for Levi. Run force called. Trojan goes for the dive because that offensive lineman tends to peel off popcorn. And with Sanders, it's just too easy in the end zone. And we're all tied up here. The midpoint of the second quarter. Trojan will have the ball back. Plenty of time to get some more points on the board before halftime. Trojan decides to make a switch at quarterback. Vlasic's in good, Tolliver is in bad. We'll be able to squeeze those balls in just as fast, though, so Trojan will have to take better care of the ball. As the quarterback, we'll have some opportunity to throw some floater balls if that's the case, try to go for those jumping catches. Trojan just weighing his options for best receiving opportunities as well as blocking. Derek Walker going into good condition. Being at the wide receiver 2 position does provide some additional speed as well as some good blocking opportunity at the bottom. We see a run 3 for the first time from Trojan. He's able to break free here. But not before he's tackled by the secondary. First down for Trojan. Again, Trojan leveraging run 3. 2 run 3s, 2 plays, 2 first downs for Trojan. Trojan going with the run 4 this time. This time he does get the tap. He's able to zigzag away from the body of players here. Detroit defenders do finally catch up with him. And we have first and goal. I'm sorry, first and 10. Trojan with the burn route down. Derek Walker for the touchdown. Levi looked like he might be going down that way. Came up for just a moment, and it just created enough space for the change of direction for that touchdown to happen. Just like that, we're back 14-7, 7-point lead. Still time for Levi to move down and try to get a field goal or potentially throw it up for a couple throws for a touchdown at the other end of the field. Trojan switching to Bird here, anticipating the end of half JJ. And I'm guessing that must have been maybe a leg-induced button press there. I don't think Levi meant to throw it into double coverage when he had 2 guys streaking down the field. Levi going with the run 1 offset eye to the bottom. Gets that first down. Only 26 seconds left in the half. We'll see what he decides to do here. Trojan's able to popcorn the center, but unable to contain Sanders before that big gain. 1 second left here, so will Levi go for a field goal, or will he try to throw it in the end zone? He does have Leslie O'Neal to contend with here, trying to block that kick. Levi decides to go for it. We have triple coverage down the bottom of Matthews, and we have an errant throw. I can't imagine Levi's too happy about that. He wanted at least an opportunity to throw that up to his receiver to get a chance to get that touchdown. So we enter halftime. Trojan will be receiving the second half kickoff, up 1 score. See if Levi can get a stop here. Almost a good opportunity there for a return, with the drones do clean up Cox there on the return. Trojan makes some changes. Harmon is now in good. Bernstein is in bad. See Harmon put in the tight end position. Cox is still in bad. Caravello will come in. Again, Trojan mainly focused here with blocking ability. Derek Walker available underneath there, just drops the ball from a good Vlasic. That's something I wasn't expecting to see. Good run there. About 20 yards or so on that gain. That's something. This run 3 is something that Levi has to think about. And now he switches up to run 1. Trojan's able to get away here. Almost gets the first down. Second down and 1. Trojan calls pass 1. Waits for Levi to creep up and throws to Marion Butts. Goes for the intentional dive. Great gain there. And we've got first down at the 25. Minimal gain there with Vlasic. Trojan playing it safe. Trojan keeps it on the tight end. Switches it to wide receiver 2 at the last moment. And Derek Walker has another touchdown. the extra point, we'll be looking at 21-7 Trojan. And the kick is good. So Levi's going to have to get a score and hope for a mistake here so he can get the ball back. He has time, but he needs to do something with his possession. Rodney Peeton good. Johnson in good. So if he gets the ball to him, good chance of a catch. It's a safe target for him. Obviously, he can run the ball, though it does take a little time. Called pass one. I'm sorry, pass two, rather. Hot route does not work out for Levi. Play action at this point. It's covered. He catches it again. So Levi having some luck with the play action, getting some receivers that are covered with the ball. Ball still getting to him. Trojan calls run three. Now this is something that Levi tends to come back to a little bit, and it's something that Trojan has been picking up on. Goes back to back with it, very bold. Looks like Leslie O'Neal's able to popcorn wide receiver too. We still have third down here. Goes with the play action. Trojan comes down. Sanders has to come back into errant throw. Even with a good Rodney Peete is not able to get a good throw off there. Levi has to go for it on fourth down here. Down 2 scores late in the third. And we have the called run three. Levi went to the one too many times with that play. And we have a back-to-back called plays with change of possession here. Called pass 4. Vlasic eats the ball. And we're looking at second and long. Second down and 20. Right at the 50. So field goal is kind of an issue at this point. Trojan squeezes in the Walker. We get the first down. Dangerous to stay in bounds, but Walker is in good condition. Condition change again for a number of players. Walker's in good. Harmon's in excellent. Making a little switcheroo. Walker's going to go back to tight end. Harmon will be the wide receiver 2. And Rod Birdstein will go in at running back 2. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Trojan goes for the burn route on wide receiver 2, which has worked for him in this game. And surprisingly, his jump picked. Looked to be a bit open there initially. So great play by Levi. We're threatening to go to a 3-score game, and now we have ourselves an opportunity for him to come down and get within 1 score. Good run on first down. Trojan's likely to give those up and let him eat some clock up. So Trojan calls the play. Rodney Peete is able to get away and make the completion on a play called play action. That is remarkable. You don't see that very often in Tecmo. Trojan makes a switch to Bird. And this time, Levi does go through up the middle, and at 4 yards again, this much time on the clock and the score where it is, that's something he's likely to give up every time. Run 1 to the bottom, offset I, Mel Gray. The one thing when you are running with Mel Gray is he doesn't have the ball control of a Barry Sanders. That's always one thing to keep in mind. Trojan again, he gets popcorned off of the nose tackle, but there's just enough traffic there to lock down Barry Sanders. This time we have a called play action on pass 3. This time Pete does not get away, and we are looking at a 3rd and 12 situation. Back-to-back called plays. When things go bad, Levi's been leading on run 3, still is trying to, and Trojan takes that away, and now we have 4th and 13. Looks like a pass 4 situation. And Rodney Pete throwing across the field is something that, even in excellent condition, is a very risky proposition. Difficult throw to make for many quarterbacks. Rodney Pete is definitely not one that is likely to make that, especially with triple coverage. I guess you can hope for maybe that diving catch opportunity. But Trojan takes over and downs. And Trojan with a misclick throws into coverage there, gives the ball right back to Levi. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. How'd you know it was a misclick, did you say? Well, I'm Trojan. And I misclicked. Nice first down there for Levi. Goes with the pass 2. Lets the ball go to Matthews. Overthrows. No interceptions. Really surprising considering a lot of the overthrows and the bodies being there. Usually you see that against a quarterback with the low pass control, even in excellent condition. Typically you see a few more interceptions there. Trojan gets caught up in the nose tackle position on that dive 2 play, and Sanders takes it to the house. So this is exactly what Trojan did and why Levi is back in the game with a chance. Of a 7-point game. Less than a minute remaining. Perfect kickoff, so definitely making it difficult for Trojan to get out of bounds. $14 seconds remaining. Trojan lets it fly just to let the clock run out. And that's the game. So, ended up being a little bit closer there. Definitely a game that could have used just better decision making on both ends. I think Trojan throwing 2 picks there could have been a little more conservative in that situation. If you get 3 points, the game is basically over, putting that game out of reach. And then also with the misclicks, there's really no need to throw the ball in that situation. Run clock, punt it if you have to. Give him the ball right back after that turnover. On Levi, he did have a number of completions off the play action, 2 of which were covered, and in many cases those are just as easily intercepted, especially with the secondary of the Chargers. So just a couple different areas that I would definitely look at. Just the decision making with the quarterback play on both players definitely could improve. But they will play again. Trojan and Nelson79 will play once again, and Nelson will be calling the matchups, so that will be interesting. So we hope that you like the video, and there will be many more coverage, commentary games regarding this season from the players. We hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.